Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and here we are with Namco Museum Archives Volume 1. I had said yesterday, when I recorded my Mendel Palace video, that there was a game here that I wanted to show off as well. Now, you might be wondering what that game is, but first, let's have a look at what's on here. We've got Galaxian. This is a good old arcade classic. It's basically Galaga with a few more limitations, such as no twin ship build. The original Pack of Man. Good old dot munching. Xevious, which is very close to the game that I wanted to show you. Mappy, not Mappy Land, just Mappy. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this is. Mouse police officer goes on a trampoline hike. Alright, the original Dig Dug, which I've also never played. So, there you go. There's something to be said for what we have here. Tower of Druaga. I've never played this either. Looks interesting. Sky Kid. Heard of it, never played it. Looks like he's just gonna take a biplane and destroy Los Angeles traffic? I mean, hey, whatever. Never played Dragon Buster. Looks frustrating. Every time you get hit by something, you just have to do a backflip. You're compelled. But no, this is the game I wanted to show you. Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. And some of you might be going, yeah, but Dark Sage, this is on a lot of Namco Museum games. Why is this special? Because, my friends, this is Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. This isn't just the This isn't the normal Dragon Spirit. This is the one that was released on the NES. It has the Blue Dragon Path and the Gold Dragon Path. And beyond that, it also has a level or two that weren't even in the original. So, as you can see, the power-ups just improve Mr. Draggy here. So now I've got 3 times the heads, I've got maximum firepower, I've got big flames, I've got ground-based flames, I've got everything it takes to be a good Mr. Drago. And yes, that was extraordinarily easy. Now, by defeating that first boss, you are set on the Blue Dragon Path, which is harder and has more levels in it, but allows you to see the true ending. If you get killed by the first boss, you go on the Gold Dragon Path, which has fewer levels but is easier. It's easier to power up your dragon. You pretty much get rapid fire from the beginning, and you're allowed to take 6 hits instead of 3. So basically, it's like the arcade Dragon Spirit with new shit. Also, hold on. Also, this game's music is badass. I fucking love this game's soundtrack. This game was special to me when I was a youngster. Like, this introduced me to the world of shmups, and to this day is one of my favorite examples of the genre. And this is well before anything like Toho or Death Smiles, anything like that. And one of the things that makes this game special, at least in my eyes, because like I said, this is also a thing in Xevious, is that you have to worry about both ground-based and flying targets. So your straight flame just goes against airborne targets. But your other flame gets aimed at the ground and hits ground-based targets. So you have to be aware of what's on the ground, what's in the sky. And I just duffed. And yeah, when you take a hit, you lose some of your power-ups. Like, I'm not going to use the rewind feature. I can use the rewind feature on my own time in order to improve my reaction time to the obstacles and learn the levels better. Spread fire. We're gonna torch the landscape. Nothing gets past me. Hey, Darksage, why do you sound like that? Oh, why not? Now, you may have noticed that I said the Gold Dragon starts with Rapid Fire. You might be going, oh, this looks a lot like Rapid Fire now. What exactly are you talking about? What I'm talking about is that... Okay, so that power-up was the Earthquake power-up. What I'm talking about is the idea that you don't naturally just rapid fire when you hold down the button. So that is something that you get by collecting the red power-ups. Alright, we're about to come across the first boss. Now, another thing I really like about this game... I'll shut up for a minute. And there we go. Is that the music freezes when you get to the boss, and you get this... I mean, I find it to be a really interesting ambient silence. I'm a maid of Arlia. I was caught by the monster of darkness. My friends are also prisoners. They will be helpful to you if they turn up. So, whereas it seems like it's just a really annoying thing to kind of force that upon... Oh, no, you don't. To force that upon you and be like, why is it so quiet during the boss battles? I actually think it's really neat. It lends this cinematic feel to the boss fights that I think is really cool. Pink Dragon. Pink the Magic Dragon likes to burn your butt. Somehow uses fire to snuff out birds that are made of fire. Don't at me. Alright, we're back to normal now. By the way, for what it's worth, no, I don't know what every power-up does. And yes, somehow I'm snuffing out balls of magma with more fire. I think when they came up with the phrase, fight fire with fire, that's not what they meant! Fella, you ain't kidding. Oh, I duffed. Like I said, I'm not trying to be perfect right now. I just want to show you guys some of the gameplay. I want to show you guys perhaps one of my favorite shmups of all time. Just because it's... What makes it so special to me is just the high fantasy element of it. It's the idea that it's not a spaceship, it's not R-Type, it's got this heavy fantasy element that I really like. Also, this soundtrack is so beast. And here's another thing about the game. You'll notice how in the last level I saw the princess. In this level, for some reason, all I see is her shadow. Well, for whatever reason, there are some... After the first level, you're essentially being judged on how well you do. If you do well enough, you see the actual princess. If not, her shadow. But if you see them, you get a bonus. The shadow just gives you lore on the world, but it doesn't impact whether or not you'll get the good ending at the end of the game. It's really just kind of a marker to tell you how well you did during the level. So, if you're really worried about making it through the levels and getting things done, you want to make sure that you're destroying invincibility. Oh, it's doomsday for all of you. But you want to make sure you're destroying as many things as possible, getting as many points as possible, and doing everything you can to improve your performance. No fourth head. Sorry to those of you who may have been expecting that. 3 is the most you can get, but I mean, who needs more than a triple shot anyway? I mean, honestly.
I don't know, Darksage. It looks like it could be helpful here.
And you know, you're not wrong. I would love to have a quad shot, but this ain't Binding of Isaac. I don't get a mutant spider. White dragon. Look at that spread fire. Pretty sure that's speed. Maximum fire. This is the big super firepower. And yes, despite the fact that those things look invincible, concentrate enough fire on them and they'll go down just like anything else. Burn it! Burn the rocks! They deserve not life! By the way, the reason why my score keeps going up, here, I'll just show you. See? Look, they create weevils that creates... I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be barbs. They look like spider webs. But yeah, I would rather them not do that and take up all my screen real estate, thank you very much. I'd rather just torch these things and just be done with it. Oh, hello again. Welcome to that wonderful world of not being able to take damage! Ha 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 ha! Should be coming across the boss pretty soon. Now, the boss here is unique because you actually have to use your ground flames to actually damage him. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna launch spores, which look like urchins, into the air to try to hit me. And what I have to do is use my aerial flames to knock them out before they do, while then taking the time to focus on the little, I guess, orbs at the end of its roots. Now we get round 2 of the orbs. Remember, keep bursting down the urchins. Remember, this is very important, because you don't want to die. And now it goes from being a durian to being a peach, I guess. And there you go, boss down. Isn't this a great shmup? Fucking love this game. Still didn't do well enough to get the real thing. Come on, I want to see the fairy! Graveyard. Now, the graveyard is where you start to see some really interesting enemies, like those guys, like the trilobites that just come up from behind out of nowhere. Otherwise known as the surprise motherfucker enemy. And yeah, I gotta say, I was surprised. Were you surprised? I was surprised. And of course, It's actually just kind of just better to let them go. I'm small and created an earthquake. The earthquake will take care of the trilobites and let me focus on what's ahead. I'll also take care of the scorpions, because why not? Earthquakes are your friend. Said no one living in Los Angeles ever. Oh, Jesus. Another earthquake. Alright, yeah, give me second head, I don't care. Yeah, I've got a larger hitbox, who gives a shit? I have more damage now. Woo-hoo-hoo! Triple head. We are ready for action. Bring it on. We've got as much firepower as we can possibly handle. In this case, very literal firepower. And the enemy here is the Dracolich. But I have maximum firepower, so he goes down like a Draco bitch. I just suck at this game, apparently. I've not done well enough to get any of the actual people. Just their shadows speaking to me from a distance. I just suck. I should look up what the criteria are for actually getting them to appear, because I used to be good enough to get them all, but... And again, it's also been a long time since I played this game, so it's all just kind of slowly coming back to me now. By the way, yes, these guys do look like basketballs. If you want to see what they actually look like when they unroll, there you go. They're just armored centipedes. Now, I do think I'm going to end the video after this level. Not that I necessarily have any major amount of contempt for my audience or anything, but I wasn't planning on playing the whole game. I just wanted to give you a preview of a game that I really like, and maybe that'll get you guys to give it a look as well. Yes, that green thing is something. And now I just have to... Yep, they're just big old frog monsters. And yes, maneuvering through this cavern is as difficult as it looks. I just have a little bit of practice. I went through the entire game yesterday after buying this, and then decided, you know what, I want to show this off to the people who actually watch my channel. And I get the feeling there are people that would appreciate this. And we're coming up across the big mama spider. Now, Mama Spider, you have to use the ground flames on her. But when she jumps, you can hit her. But you also have to concentrate on controlling her minions. And there she goes. Not bad, eh? I could have done better, but not bad. Dun, 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 dun. But I think I'm going to call it there. Like I said, I didn't want to play the whole game. I just wanted to show you guys something from my past. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of entertainment. And I wanted to just go ahead and say, yeah, I think the Namco Museum Archives games are definitely worth purchasing. Funnily enough, when they were released in Japan, they were released not as one big collection, but piecemeal. And people were realizing that when they went to buy the games, they were getting the wrong games sent to their systems. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with you, Namco, but don't do that no more. People expect what they pay for. Don't keep messing with people, but that's all I've got for right now. I just wanted to show this off, and hopefully you guys had a little bit of fun watching a dragon fly around and, burninate everything. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, all the usual YouTube stuff. And I will be back with some more stuff in the near future. So you guys take care. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.